Do you sometimes feel like you've aged 10 years in just the past 12 months, even though the calendar says you've only had one birthday? Your energy fades faster, your appetite disappears, your skin looks thinner, and even your thoughts feel slower. But the most confusing part? You can't explain why. That's because aging too fast doesn't always begin with pain. It begins with quiet signs. Your body whispers when no one is watching. A slower morning, a skipped conversation, a sigh that comes too early in the day. But here's the good news. You can slow this process down. You can strengthen your body, not by chasing youth, but by listening to what it's telling you. In this video, I'll show you 7 signs that predict if your body is aging too fast after 70, and what you can do, naturally, to begin reversing the decline. According to Nature Aging, these signs can predict how fast you lose strength and mobility, often years before a diagnosis. If this speaks to you, please like the video and stay until the very end. The final sign may surprise you. Sign number 1. You wake up more tired than you were the night before. And what that says about your cells. It's a strange feeling, isn't it? You go to bed early, hoping to feel rested. But when you open your eyes the next morning, your limbs are heavy, your thoughts are cloudy, and your energy is nowhere to be found. Many men assume this is just a normal part of aging, but waking up tired, even after a full night's sleep, is actually one of the first signs that your body is aging faster than your years. Why? Because deep rest isn't just about how long you sleep. It's about whether your cells are repairing themselves while you sleep. Think of your cells like tiny repair crews. At night, they're supposed to sweep up the damage, clear out waste, and rebuild energy. But when those crews are understaffed due to poor mitochondrial function, high cortisol levels, or silent inflammation, the work doesn't get done. A study published in Cell Metabolism found that seniors with impaired mitochondrial function reported chronic morning fatigue despite sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night. And here's the twist most people don't realize. The more tired you feel after sleeping, the more energy your body is spending just to survive, not to grow or thrive. This matters even more after 70, because this stage of life depends on how well your body bounces back each night. When sleep no longer restores you, every system, your memory, your muscles, even your immune strength, begins to slip. Quietly. Take Harold, 78. He used to wake before sunrise, coffee in hand, ready to walk the block. But over the last year, something shifted. Even with 8 hours of sleep, he felt foggy by 9 a.m. He started skipping walks, canceling errands, sitting more. His doctor told him nothing was wrong, but Harold knew something had changed. Only when he improved his sleep routine, magnesium before bed, earlier dinners, and stretching, did his mornings begin to feel lighter again. My personal opinion? When you wake up tired every day, it's not laziness, it's not age catching up to you. It's your body saying, "Help me rebuild." And you can help, not with pills, but with consistency, nourishment, and rest that truly restores. Fatigue isn't failure, it's a message from within. What about you? Do you ever feel like mornings are harder than they should be? If so, let me know in the comments. And stay with me, because the next sign may be hiding in your hands. Sign number 2. You've lost strength in your hands, and it's a strong predictor of lifespan. At first, it seems like nothing. You try to open a jar, and it slips. You turn a doorknob, and it feels heavier than it used to. You reach for your morning coffee, and your hand trembles just enough for you to notice, but not enough to say anything. Losing hand strength may not feel like a serious problem, but researchers show it's one of the strongest early signs that your entire body is losing muscle faster than it should. Especially after 70, your hands become a mirror of your biological age. Why? Because grip strength is deeply tied to your overall muscle quality, circulation, nerve health, and even cognitive function. Your hand is like the tip of a tree branch. If that branch grows weak, it may mean the roots are already drying underneath. Researchers show that low hand strength in older adults predicts not just muscle decline, but also higher risk of hospitalization, falls, and even early death. Here's the twist most men don't hear. Your grip doesn't weaken just because of aging. It weakens because of inactivity, undernourished muscles, and lost connection between the brain and body. And that disconnection can often be repaired. Let me tell you about Mr. Lee. He's 82, a proud grandfather who used to fix old radios in his garage. But one day, he couldn't unscrew the back of a radio he'd repaired dozens of times. His hands shook. He felt embarrassed. And that night, he said to his wife, "Maybe I'm not me anymore." But instead of giving up, he started squeezing a softball every morning, lifting light weights twice a week, and eating more protein. 3 months later, he opened every jar in the kitchen with one hand. Here's my insight. When your grip fades, it's not the end. It's an invitation to reconnect with your body, to feed your muscles, to move with intention, to bring strength back to your fingertips. A strong hand doesn't just lift weight, it holds dignity. Do your hands ever feel weaker than they used to? If this speaks to you, leave a comment and write. Number 2, that's my sign. And if this video is helping you reflect, tap the like button. It truly helps this message reach others like us. Stay with me, because sign number 3 may be hiding in your mealtimes. Sign number 3, you no longer feel hungry at mealtimes. And it's not just aging. You sit down for lunch and the plate looks full, but your stomach feels empty. Not in a hungry way, just silent. So you push the food around, eat half, and say, "I'm just not that hungry today." And then the same thing happens tomorrow, and the next day. Most older adults think this is normal. They say, "I just don't eat as much as I used to." But researchers show that a sudden or ongoing loss of appetite after 70 is often a sign that your body's repair systems are slowing down or shutting down. You see, hunger isn't just a signal from your stomach. It's a message from your entire body saying, "We're working, we're healing, we need fuel." But when your metabolism drops, when zinc and B vitamins are low, when inflammation interrupts hormone balance, that message gets cut off. And without hunger, your cells stop rebuilding. Muscle melts away quietly, memory weakens, immune strength fades. Researchers show that unintentional weight loss and appetite decline are strong predictors of frailty, poor recovery, and increased mortality in older adults. And here's the twist most don't realize. Loss of appetite often comes before the weight loss. By the time the pounds drop, the damage has already begun. Let me tell you about Joseph. He's 76, retired, quiet, lives with his wife. He used to love breakfast, eggs, toast, a little papaya. Then one day he started skipping it. He said, "I'm not in the mood." Weeks passed. He started wearing a belt again. Then his knees started hurting when he stood up. Then came the lightheadedness. But when his doctor ran tests, nothing seemed wrong. Only when his wife began cooking small bowls of broth with herbs and ginger, feeding him gently, like a ritual, did his hunger slowly return, and with it, his strength. My reflection? Appetite isn't just about food, it's a signal of aliveness. And when hunger fades, it's not the end. It's the body asking for warmth, rhythm, and care. The loss of hunger is not peace. It is the body growing quiet too soon. Have you noticed your appetite changing lately, even when the food looks good? If so, leave a comment and write, "Number 3, that one hit me." And if this video is speaking to your life, please subscribe so we can keep healing together, one sign at a time. Sign number 4 might be the one you've been ignoring for years without knowing the risk. Sign number 4, you've lost interest in socializing. And it's not just personality. You used to enjoy the little things. A neighbor's visit, a short phone call, even waving at someone during a walk. But now, you find yourself turning down invitations, letting the phone ring, or saying, "I'm just too tired today." At first it feels harmless, even peaceful. But researchers show that a slow withdrawal from social life is one of the clearest signs that your emotional energy and brain vitality may be fading faster than normal. This isn't just about being introverted. After 70, the brain's reward center, the part that gives you joy, laughter, curiosity, is deeply connected to movement, nutrition, and social bonds. When the body slows down or inflammation builds silently in the brain, the result is emotional flatness. Not sadness, just emptiness. And here's the part most people miss. It often happens before physical decline. You lose interest, then momentum, then the will to move. Mr. Vin, 81, used to play chess at the park every Thursday. But after a long winter of illness and isolation, he stayed home. He told his daughter, "It's just not worth the drive anymore." But when she surprised him with a folding chessboard and played with him by the window, he smiled again and slowly began asking about old friends. In my opinion, losing interest in people isn't a personal flaw. It's a health signal. It's your mind's way of saying, "I'm tired of doing this alone." And with gentle connection, that interest can come back. Loneliness is not aging. It's a quiet emergency. Have you felt less excited about being around others lately? If this feels familiar, comment below. Number 4, that's happening to me. And if you're still here, go ahead and tap that like button. It tells the algorithm to show this to more people who need it. Sign number 6, your skin looks thinner and bruises easily. And what it tells us about collagen loss. You glance at your forearm and see a new bruise, purple, wide, tender. But you don't remember bumping into anything. Or maybe your skin just feels more fragile lately, like tissue paper that wrinkles too quickly. Most people think this is simply old skin, something to accept. But researchers show that thinning skin and easy bruising after 70 are not just cosmetic concerns. They are deep indicators of collagen breakdown, poor nutrient absorption, and declining circulation beneath the surface. Your skin, in many ways, is the last to speak, but the first to show. It tells the story of what's happening inside your blood vessels, your connective tissues, your ability to heal. And here's the twist. Collagen loss in the skin often mirrors collagen loss in the gut, meaning you may not be absorbing the protein, vitamin C, and zinc your body needs to rebuild. It's not about vanity. It's about whether your body still knows how to repair. Mrs. Ruth, 83, used to take pride in her smooth hands, but over a single year, her skin thinned, her veins showed, and every small touch left a mark. Her granddaughter noticed and asked, "Grandma, are you okay?" That question made her pause. She began drinking more bone broth, massaging her skin with castor oil, and adding leafy greens and berries to her meals. The bruises faded. Her skin didn't go back in time, but it stopped breaking so easily. And something in her eyes looked brighter again. From my heart, I believe this. Your skin speaks before your organs do. Listen gently. Have you noticed your skin changing faster than expected? More fragile, more marked, more silent? If that resonates, write in the comments. Number 6, I see it now. And please like this video if it's helping you uncover the quiet truths your body has been trying to share. Sign number 7, you've stopped feeling curious or inspired. And that's the deepest sign of all. There was a time when you wanted to learn something new, fix something old, try a new recipe, or plan a small trip, even just in your mind. But lately, that spark is gone. You don't feel sad exactly, just empty. You pass the time, but nothing pulls you forward. Researchers show that when curiosity fades in older adults, it's often tied to deeper biological aging, including inflammation in the brain, lower dopamine levels, and reduced nerve activity that impacts both mood and motivation. And here's the twist most people never talk about. This emotional flatness often comes before physical decline, not because the body is weak, but because the spirit quietly gave up first. When the mind no longer sees meaning, the muscles stop reaching, and the days blend into one long silence. That's what happened to Mr. Allen, age 80, who once spent hours building model ships by hand. But over time, he left his tools untouched. He said, "What's the point?" Until one day, his great-grandson asked him to teach him how to make just one sail. That spark returned. Not all at once, but like an ember finding air again. They built one ship, then another. And suddenly, his mornings had meaning again. From my heart, I believe this. When curiosity fades, so does the soul's light. But it can be relit. Have you felt that fading in yourself lately? That quiet pull away from life's simple joys? If so, leave a comment that says, "Number 7? I've been there." And if this video helped you feel seen today, please subscribe so we can continue walking this path together with strength, peace, and positive energy. If some part of this video made your heart pause, that quiet moment of, "Yes, that's me," I want you to know, you're not alone. Feeling your body age faster than your spirit can be frightening. It's not just about aches or fatigue. It's the invisible fear that life is slipping faster than you can catch it. But here's the truth I want you to hold on to. Your body isn't failing. It's asking. Asking for rhythm, for nourishment, for purpose. And the moment you start listening, truly listening, everything begins to shift. You can build strength again. You can restore balance, rebuild hunger, rediscover curiosity. One small change at a time. If even one of these signs spoke to you today, I'd love to know which one. Leave a comment and write, "Number 1. So I know you're still here, still choosing life. And please, subscribe for more healing truths and positive energy. Because aging should never mean silence, shame, or surrender. See you in the next video.